Whole Foods announcing exclusively right here on this program that it is partnering with Infor, a leading provider of business applications built for the cloud. The company is developing a cloud-based retail management system that will allow Whole Foods to operate faster and more efficiently. Joining us right now in a Fox Business exclusive is the co-CEO of Whole Foods, Walter Robb, and Infor CEO Charles Phillips. Good to see you, gentlemen. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning, Maria.
Congratulations. This is obviously an exciting day for you.
It's a great day. It's a great partnership with Infor. We think this is a terrific company based right here in Manhattan that has the ability to really innovate on this new platform for our business, which will allow us to be faster, more efficient, compete better, and bring some great new benefits to our customers.
How does it work?
Well, things have changed. Computing technology is a lot cheaper. We're going to use cloud computing for massively available storage, massively available compute power. And so you can do things with predictive analytics and science to change the way retail works instead of these manual processes. So all the systems in use today were pre-commerce, pre-social, pre-mobile. None of those things were contemplated 20 years ago. We're going to bring all that together on a single platform for visibility.
Will the customer see any of this, Walter? I mean, from a practical standpoint, what do we see as users?
What we see as users, you will see ultimately we'll be able to predict better and order better and manage inventory better. We'll have better visibility into the supply chain, ultimately for customers. Imagine if you're picking up a head of cauliflower and this platform allows you to actually have a video from that supplier saying, here, this is how this cauliflower was grown. That's the ultimate end game of matching up this platform with our product attributes, our product quality.
That's
pretty exciting if you think about that.
I'm going to walk into a Whole Foods.
That's right. Thank you.
Which I do all the time.
So do I. Love it.
I'm
Fight the crowds to get in the door.
I'm going to get a piece of salmon.
Right.
Okay. How is this? Take me to the next level.
Yep.
What is Chuck going to do that's going to make you more efficient as a result of it, helping me as the customer?
Well, this system will allow us to actually know exactly what you bought, what day you bought it on, how to make sure it's replenished appropriately. But ultimately, I think it'll give you access to the attributes of that salmon. Our salmon is like nobody else's salmon, where it's raised, how it's raised, the conditions under which it's raised. So when you're making that buying decision, whether you're online or on our app or whether you're in the store, you'll have access to the information in a new way. So I think it'll make a richer experience for you ultimately. It's going to take us a couple years to get there, but that's the sort of potential.
How do you characterize business right now? We're all having this debate about the economy.
Yeah,
You're on the front lines.
On the front lines, I would say it's the economy has slowed. I would say business is challenging, choppy at times, and I think we're working our way through it, but it's not robust.
How about your business, Charles?
Well, we're in over 100 countries, and so globally, I would say our business is growing. The U.S. is moderate growth. Europe is actually doing a bit better than we expected. Asia is doing fine as well, but we're benefiting from people migrating from their existing systems on-premise to the cloud as well, so that's generating growth for us.
And that slow growth environment is one of the reasons that you want to be doing partnerships like this, because it makes the company see better into the supply chain.
Well, to his salmon example, we want to predict that you're going to buy that salmon, knowing that because of the weather, because of economic conditions, because it's a holiday, knowing what's going to be in the store, what's the best thing to stock in the store. Because the retailers, what they don't want to happen, and you walk in, they don't have what you want.
But what about that being invasive? If you're the customer, I'm like, okay, maybe you know too much about me.
Well, I think it's voluntary. I think you opt into the level of information that you want. For us on the backside, to make sure we have the salmon at the time you come in, the right amount of salmon, that's what he's talking about. With respect to you, you're going to choose what level of information you want. Well, go ahead, Jan.
Somebody was telling me that there's this sensors that you could just put into food and drinks, and then you could actually see exactly where the wine came from, and exactly if it's the wine that you thought it was. No, really, and you could consume it.
Yeah, well, they're also making packages that you can eat now too, by the way. But I think I want to come back to your question. I think, look, we're still going to grow 38, 40 stores next year, so business is still growing, and this whole idea of healthy organic foods continues to be very, very robust. But I think the thing here is you've got to use technology to continue to improve how you're doing business, and that is again that's part of our continuing effort to invest in technology to become a better retailer.
Walter, Charles, good to see you both.
Thanks for having us on. Appreciate it.
Congratulations. We'll be right back.